Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Secret Files Tunguska. Where we last left off, we finally got our hands on numpty number 2, Mr. Max. He's quite a man. He's, well, let's just leave it at that. He doesn't have too much of an inventory. He has a cell phone. Doesn't look like it's as cool as, our Lady Nina's, cell phone, but... Oh, we can actually call Nina, really.
Her cell phone is off. I just tried it a moment ago.
Does make sense. Being captured in a Russian prison after all. Or something. Oh wait, no, she was in the hospital. Of course she was. There's quite a few things to see. Let's have a look at the textile bag.
Shopping bag made of cloth.
Can I have it? Can we start yoinking stuff? Yes, everything that's not nailed down. Is the shrub nailed down?
There are small red berries hanging on that bush.
The shrub seems to be nailed down, but the berries sure aren't, so let's go grab some.
My doctor always said I should eat more fruit. Well, maybe picking more fruit is a good start.
I'm not too sure if those are gonna be healthy. What was that sound? Was that an airplane? Please tell me that was not a ghost.
I don't like him much, but nevertheless he is helping us.
Why the hell would you not like this guy? He's been nothing but an absolute pleasure. Well, he was a bit frantic. Not wanting to probably get whisked away himself, but...
And what if something happens?
Nothing is going to happen. I am going to wait here, and if the alarm sounds, Plan B will go into effect.
What's Plan B?
And what is Plan B?
I am going to think about that at the appropriate time.
What a
And
guy.
now, make sure you get in there.
As soon as you get caught, we're gonna do something different. What's gonna be the different thing? I don't know. What a man. Okay, can we
An
sort of...
intercom system. I always thought that such deserted regions didn't have electricity.
Nah.
It seems pretty spooky, more like a haunted castle. I should get Nina out of there as quick as I can.
Why is the hospital spooky? That's...
It really seems to be an ambulance. The writing on it is in Russian. I can't read it, but there's a phone number next to it. 03112.
I guess we might have to call that. Can we try the intercom first? Be a bit basic. I mean... Mushy mush?
Yeah?
What do I say now?
How about hello?
I'm
Yeah?
taking a vacation in the area and just happened to come by here. It looks wonderful. Is it very old, Shirley? Can I have a bit of a closer look at the house, please?
You
What?
numpty.
I'm a great fan of buildings and architecture out of the Tsar period.
Otherwise, everything's still okay, right? This is a hospital, not a museum.
Absolute
That doesn't
numpty.
matter. I only want to have a look at it. I won't need very long. There aren't very many interesting buildings around here for a tourist.
It's not my fault you wanted to spend your vacation in the sticks.
Man has a
In
point.
any case, you can't come in here unless you're a doctor or about to die.
Cheers.
Now leave me alone. I want to finish watching the soccer game.
He switched off the intercom.
Well, yeah, of course
All
he
that
did.
stuff about the architecture tourist does not belong among my best ideas.
At least you're aware
I'll
about
have
it.
to remember for the next time I'm in such a situation that art does not bring me very far.
This absolute lad, he managed to say the one thing that's probably the most suspicious way of mentioning things. Hello, who are you? A tourist. I want to see the building. Why? I want to see it.
A shopping bag made of cloth.
Absolute man. Can we open the bag? Is there something in there? Give the bag to Oleg for some reason.
It'd work as a provisional bandage if Oleg were hurt. Though apart from 2 missing fingers and a bit of confidence, there's nothing wrong with him.
Does he know about the berries? Apparently not. I guess we're gonna
My
have to...
cell phone with all the bells and whistles. You can even make phone calls with it.
Cheers. Can we sort of call the ambulance?
Luring the ambulance out may be a good idea, but I need a plausible reason for them to come out.
Okay, so can we punch Oleg? Is that a thing we do? Can we give him the berries? I mean, they might be poisonous, right?
It's locked. It must be electric because it doesn't have a keyhole.
Right. Can we just talk to Oleg? Does he have an idea?
What if something happens?
Nothing is going to happen.
And
I am going...
So, okay, Oleg's not much help either.
It'd work as a provisional bandage if Oleg were hurt.
I sort of get the idea of what we're supposed to do, but how do we sort of fake an injury? Or do we need a real injury? As I said, you just sort of punch Oleg in the
Intercom
face.
system.
I'm assuming it's not gonna work a second time.
The guy switched off the intercom.
I mean, you were a bit of an idiot. Can we sort of combine stuff?
Now I've got a carrier bag full of holes and horrible red stains.
Oh. Oh, I see. We need to actually fake an injury. Fake some blood.
Here, tie this around the hand with the missing fingers. Maybe we can fool the medic into thinking you've only just lost them, if he doesn't look too closely.
Okay, fantastic. So now we can actually call the lads, right?
I hope my plan works. Hello. Hello. My friend is badly hurt. I think he's lost a couple of fingers. Yes, I'm standing here at the bus stop in front of the hospital. Please, send someone out quickly. I think he's bleeding to death. Yes, but please, hurry. I now only hope that Oleg's acting qualities are sufficient enough to convince the ambulance driver of his story.
It's Oleg you're worried about, really. Maybe you should take a look at your own acting skills, for starters. Mr. Tourist Man.
Well, now I'm in the courtyard. Now I just have to find Nina.
Right, right. That sounds simple enough.
It seems to be a sewage pipe. It runs into the top floor.
Can you climb it? Presumably not.
The lamp illuminates the cellar entrance.
Huh. Can we go back? Seems like there's an arrow pointing out, so... Oh, we can. Interesting. I guess we're gonna have a look in the garbage
Something is
first.
casting these shadows. Something very, very close.
What? Is that not the shadow of a key? Is there a key inside the lamp?
There's a key in the lamp.
Yeah.
It's a strange hiding place, but better than putting it under the doormat.
That's interesting. That's cute. Can we take it
Because
out?
of the heat of the lamp, this key is really hot. I don't really want to touch it with my bare
Oh,
hands.
come on, buddy. No pain, no gain and all that.
Empty syringes, soiled bandages, and a finger. I wonder if Oleg would... No, I'd better not.
Probably best off not suing on fingers that were in the garbage.
I'd rather not think about whose guts have been removed with these.
Well, they're mine now. Can I use those to grab the key?
It should work with that.
Oh, that's easy enough. And we get to keep the pliers as well. Beautiful.
The key out of the lamp. Do I have 3 wishes to be fulfilled?
Now, interestingly, we could go in there, but we also could go out here.
Hardly the newest model, but it fulfills its purpose.
I keep hearing groaning sounds. I'm not entirely too sure what's going on.
It doesn't look like a typical ambulance, more like a military vehicle. But what is it doing this far away from civilization?
What's up with all the moaning and the screaming? Why is this place the way that it is?
Don't believe that just walking in is a good idea.
How is that normal? I guess we only have one way to go, and it's not going to be the front entrance, which does make
It
sense.
fits.
Mac's not a complete dummy, apparently.
And into the lion's den. Hopefully no one's in the cellar.
Right. What do we have here?
There's a whole load of medicines and chemical stuff in it.
Seems useful. Let's
The
swipe it.
labels on these bottles are all printed with chemical formulas. As long as I don't know what is in there, I'll leave them where they are.
Sure. Okay.
A dictation machine. Maybe there's a recording of Nina on it.
Oh.
Patient 1835, severe psychological and neural problems, currently in a coma. During the observation period, the patient exhibited symptoms such as optical and acoustic hallucinations, reflexive muscle contractions, and incontinence. Patient also exhibited psychogenic reactions, temporary amnesia, partial facial paralysis, and spots in front of the eyes. Damage to the temporal lobe caused by external influences, fracture of the right wrist, various contusions, and hematomas in the area of the head and arms. Apart from some of the external injuries, the patient exhibits similar symptoms as the other patients. The report must be completed as soon as possible and faxed to Moscow.
Damn, the batteries are running right down. That sounds terrible. What does "as with the other patients" mean? Does it mean that these behavioral and consciousness problems appear on a lot of people? If yes, why? What is the cause? I'll have to tell Nina about that, because something here is not right. I don't know what it is, but I definitely don't like it. Not at all.
Well, yeah. If things start affecting the consciousness of the people, that's a teensy bit spooky. We might have to keep an eye out.
It's probably broken, and that's why it's just sitting here.
Sure. What's up there? A handheld fan? That sounds super
Quite
useful.
honestly, I find the thing's ridiculous.
Ah, let's take it. It's just about ridiculous enough for an adventure game. Look at that. Not too sure what we plan on doing with it.
Quite honestly, I find that...
Can we use it on ourselves? No?
There are medical records in here, all sorted alphabetically. Maybe I can find out what they did to Nina. K, Koch, Kyo, Cam... No records on Nina. Wait, Oleg said she was traveling under a false name, something with P. Perkova. So let's have a look. P. Pow. Perez. Perez Manuel. Wasn't he the one who went on the Tunguska expedition?
Ooh, plot
with
twist.
his father? And he was here too? That's very interesting. I should have a look at that.
Yeah, sure.
If my rudimentary medical knowledge isn't fooling me, there's something here about extreme behavioral and consciousness disturbances. Perez's behavior obviously showed such strange symptoms, unrecorded in any known illness. That was ages ago. In the meantime, research should have... It looks like they tried to find out about the illness by carrying out experiments on him. Through the cranium without an anesthetic. That's ghastly.
That's not ideal.
Straitjacket, shock therapy. That reads like a torture report out of the Middle Ages. But the poor guy seems to have survived it. Then, a few weeks ago, he was sent back to his home country after an application from a certain Dr. Nicole Charlois to a small suburb of San Cristobal west of Havana. It looks like he obviously resisted so violently that they had to give him the double doses of phenylcyclidine piperidine. I believe that sedative has been forbidden for a while now. That's strange. Perez has been here for almost 30 years, and suddenly they're shipping him off to Cuba? And Nina's father disappears without a trace shortly thereafter. I would be astonished if there wasn't a connection. But what could it be?
Well, I guess this hospital is appropriately skeevy. Maybe we can find some sedatives.
If I'm not mistaken, one of these bottles contains that stuff Perez was sedated with in it. I still can't identify the rest.
Do we need to? I guess perhaps.
Phenylcyclidine piperidine.
PCP.
Or PCP for short. That's the stuff they put poor old Perez out of action with.
Isn't PCP supposed to be angel dust? It's a different component altogether. It's not a sedative. It's like the opposite, is it? My goddamn, this is not a normal hospital. This is not ideal. A bit skeeved out. The hell is with all the...
Ammonia. No idea what they use that for. Maybe as an alternative to smelling salts to bring someone back to consciousness?
Is that not lethal to breathe in? I guess I'm gonna take it. We're gonna start a fucking chemistry set.
Conditions like these would cause hospitals to shut down completely. At least I hope so.
I guess we're gonna have a look at the man under the curtain.
I don't really want to find out who or what is lying underneath it and where all these stains come from. Luckily, it can't be Nina. The person or thing is far too small.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
The bucket is full of blood. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Well, if you're gonna throw up, do it in the bucket.
My doctor always uses a thing like that to listen to my lungs rattle.
Can we have it? I'm assuming we're gonna have to do some safe cracking or something. What's that? A syringe? Ooh. Are we gonna...
A syringe?
Yeah.
Looks like it hasn't been used yet, although the needle's been uncovered.
Are we gonna head straight into the main lining?
I'll have to be careful not to touch the needle.
You probably should, yeah. What's that?
Still appears to be new and unused.
Fantastic, let's swipe it. Okay, so we're gathering quite the set of skeevy things that you can do a lot of harm with. Not too sure what's on Max's mind, but...
I cannot find anything in particular on the skull, but the lungs. I can't imagine that the person is still alive.
Oh, so you're a doctor now as well? Meet Max, archaeologist, tourist, doctor extraordinaire.
I can hear voices. As long as I don't know what to expect on the other side, I'm not touching this door.
Right, so we do the obvious, right?
Can't do anything about that, but you're missing out. It's a really good game. I just wish the satellite dish wasn't so sensitive. I have to keep adjusting it. Hopefully, it won't be as windy as yesterday. I couldn't really see anything properly. No, you can forget that. Just be happy that the broad is in a deep sleep at least and not constantly on a rampage. Yep, and 3 more days up in that damp room, then our doctors have more work to do. No, you better stay up there. There's hardly anyone here, but in case someone should surface, there'll be another uproar about people leaving posts and so on. Not to worry. The head physician won't even notice that I'm more occupied with the TV during my shift than with making rounds. I'm keeping an eye on the entrance. If he doesn't come crawling through the basement, I'll notice him in time no matter what. Yep, will do. Till then. And don't go hunting rats again. The doc is still sour about the bullet holes.
A damp room somewhere on the upper floors. At least now I know where Nina is being held. But it's a little inconvenient that there are at least 2 guards there. I have got to get into contact with Nina somehow. Perhaps she's got an idea how to get rid of them.
Wait, so we have to get in contact with Nina before we find her, before we deal with the guards?
The guard is busy watching soccer on TV. Still, I better not go any further into the room, because if he turns around, I'm dead meat.
I see. So I'm assuming this is the front entrance, which we probably don't want to go through.
A heavy safety door. It only seems to open from one side.
Okay. What's on the floor?
The wedge seems to be keeping the door ajar.
Oh, the door is open. Can we not go in then? Or are we supposed to...
I'd better not go there. As soon as the guard notices me, I'll have some huge problems.
Can we just knife the guy? No.
Before I know what I'm gonna do with it, I'll definitely not put any poison in it. I'm already not that happy with the thought of walking around with an exposed syringe.
Sort of makes sense. I guess you're not a complete idiot. Ammonia gas. It's a gas, really.
Looks more like a hooligan than nursing staff. But maybe that was the basic qualification for the job. A conversation with him could be my last.
I kind of get the feeling that this might not be the most ideal of hospitals, and I probably shouldn't touch the guy's stuff. Right, so what do we do now? My man Max said very specifically he wants to get into contact with Nina first, so...
My cell phone with all...
I'm assuming calling...
Her cell phone is off.
Yeah.
I just tried it a moment ago.
So how else in God's name do we get into contact with Nina? Gonna have to have a think about that.
It seems to be a sewage pipe. It runs into the top floor.
There's something about this pipe, isn't there? Not too sure what it is, but there's something about this pipe. I can use the ammonia gas on the pipe.
Distributing ammonia around me without any motivation at all is fun, but not very useful. I don't even know where this pipe leads.
Right, so... I sort of get an idea of what we potentially have to do. Satellite
Hardly
dish.
the newest model, but it fulfills its purpose.
Can we actually do something with the satellite dish? Apparently so. Can we screw with the man's TV? Yes! Make everybody's day worse.
Damn it! The stupid satellite dish needs adjusting again.
Oh, so then he's gonna go outside. We sort of have to go around, right? He's gonna go through the front door, I assume? Yeah. Wait, he's not going through the front door. I don't care where he's going. Let's just see what we can do.
Apparently the guy has already readjusted the satellite dish.
Oh. So... that seems to be pointless. So it's not gonna be as simple as just messing with the dish and... I guess I need to find a way to get the dish stuck?
Don't believe that just walking in is hardly the newest model.
We need to get the dish stuck somehow, or... I can use the scalpel. Oh, I can cut the wires.
People should be working, not watching TV.
Yep.
Damn it! The stupid satellite dish needs adjusting again.
I'm assuming now he's gotta have a bit of a worse time trying to fix it. Is that gonna be enough though? Yeah, it seems to be enough. Okay. So what do we do now?
A heavy safety door. It only seems to open from one side.
Oh wait, that's where the man is, isn't it? So
if I lock the guard in, he'll be a bit baffled for a while. After a few minutes, though, he'll sound the alarm. I've got to think of something. How am I gonna silence the guy?
Yeah. I have some ideas.
I'd better not go there. As soon as the guard notices me, I'll have some huge problems.
Is this, happy fun syringe time?
Before I know what I'm gonna do with it,
It doesn't seem to be happy fun syringe time just yet. So what else do we do? We want to log the guy in, but apparently we don't want him to be...
A heavy safety door. It only seems to open from one side.
We don't want him to be conscious.
What would happen if someone got an ammonia injection? Medical experiments will have to wait till later.
My man! It doesn't sound like the wisest of moves, but... if you find a willing subject... I mean, nobody should be a willing subject. Fucking syringe yourself with ammonia. It's probably gonna be bad. In my extremely expert medical opinion. What the hell do I do with the guy? Oh, wait, can I... I'm so convinced I need to find a way to syringe the man. I just don't know how. Oh, of course, I can check the pipe to see if there's anything worth listening to.
I can hear really loud snoring. And groans, something about a train, explosions, and Daddy.
Daddy.
Now, wait a minute, that sounds like Nina.
Yeah, dumbass.
The pipe seems to lead into the room where she's being held. Nina, hey, wake up. Nina. No. Damn, she seems to be a heavy sleeper. She can't hear me.
So, can we sort of wake her up? The good old-fashioned way.
That penetrating smell might just take care of waking Nina up.
Yes, through...
Ugh, it stinks to hell down
penetration.
here now. That does not help me at all.
Is she cool now?
Nina, hey, wake up! It's no good. They must have sedated her. If I call any louder, I'll probably alarm the whole hospital.
So that didn't quite help much. We did a thing. Not too sure if it's a useful thing. Can we call her now?
Her cell phone is off. I just tried it a moment ago.
So we can't really call her either. So what the hell did we do? Why did we do this?
That ammonia hasn't dispersed. You can smell that 10 yards away.
Oh, do we need a fan?
Maybe the small ventilator is powerful enough to blow this ammonia stink into Nina's cell. Gotta be worth a try.
Absolute 1000 IQ puzzle.
What a terrible smell. Doesn't that contravene all the rules of the Geneva Convention?
Probably does.
I'm very happy that you're all right.
Max?
Who else? Or were you expecting someone special?
Good man.
To tell you the truth, I wasn't prepared for a surprise visit. I should tidy up a bit here first.
Good lass.
And let some air in. Did you send me this revolting smell in here?
Sort of farted in the tubes.
Yes, there was no other way to wake you up. By the way, you snore and talk in your sleep.
If you mention that to anyone at all, you are a dead man.
Don't worry, but we have to get you out of there first.
Good idea. Do you have a plan?
Oh, really? No.
No.
Sort of mess
not
about with the
really.
guard.
Then now is the time to come up with one. I'll get myself tidied up in the meantime. The fact that the hero rescues the princess and she looks like something the cat dragged in was never part of any story that I have read.
Yeah. Fantastic. So, ooh. Oh, now we actually get the two characters. That's cute.
Nina is at the end of the pipe. I have to get her out as quickly as possible.
Okay, fantastic. So, can we talk to her again? I guess we don't need to. I guess we're gonna go have a look. How's our lady Nina doing? You're not a damsel in distress, Nina. You are absolutely baller. And we're gonna get you out of here, somehow.
The sweet smell of decomposition is the only reminder of what was once in here, whatever that might have been.
Did they give you some food? At the very least. We have a fancy bowl. Beautiful.
And I lay on that thing. Ugh.
Yeah, to call this place a hospital might be a bit of a stretch.
That's pretty. My grandmother used to earn a living crocheting placemats like that. I would probably break my fingers trying. I can talk to Max through this pipe.
Right, presumably you don't want to, because he's a bit of a numpty, but...
The wall doesn't make a very solid impression. However, getting out of here would probably take days.
The wall looks a bit busted, but there's like
The wall
a
doesn't
sharp
make-
edge, yeah.
That's pretty. My grandmother used to earn a living crocheting placemats.
I mean, crocheting work you can't just pull apart in a simple way, so I'm assuming we need a sharp edge.
Pull it once over this sharp edge and the work of many evenings goes to the dogs.
Yeah.
Ooh, if my grandmother would see that.
It's true, I guess. That's kind of how crochet works, as I've learned.
That mat was an arduous piece of work. Now it is only 5 meters of thread.
If needs be. So we're gonna have to do something useful with that rope, I suppose.
That has seen better days.
Hmm.
That one has had it.
Can we take the leg? Can we smack people in the face with
This
it?
chair leg is only made out of plastic. But
never mind.
I still can't break it off.
So I guess it's not gonna be too heavy, but... I'm assuming we can't go out either. There's a bunch of stuff here.
Locked. I suppose that had to be expected, but it's still worth a try.
Adventure game logic, Nina. Don't you worry about it. That's my thing to worry about. What is that?
It's broken out of the wall.
It's just a small stone, okay?
I don't really want to know what is scrabbling around in there.
Oh, come on. It's cute and fuzzy.
I'm not reaching in there.
No? Okay.
The thread is not all that strong if a part breaks off when I tie a knot.
Oh. So now we have a stone tied to a small wire. Beautiful.
Hopefully someone will tell me if he sees any sense in this construction.
Because I sure don't. Do we drop it down the drain? For some reason, yes.
The stone seems to have hit the bottom. Now I can exchange a few smaller objects with Max.
Oh. Oh, snap.
I can talk to Max through this pipe.
So, now we actually have a route to share items. Look at that.
Nina is at the end of the pipe. I have to get her out as quickly as possible.
Is there anything that Nina could use? Maybe the stethoscope? No, not immediately. Can we do something about the guard already? He's probably still busy.
The
Yeah.
guard is... Before I know it, I'm gonna...
I guess we're not messing with the guard just yet. So, I get the feeling Nina's a bit out of options, so instead...
Nina is...
Are we gonna do anything useful here with Max? It sort of feels like it. I guess we give her the pliers, not too sure why.
Nina, is it?
Not too sure why. Is that enough to break loose the leg? Definitely not, no. It just gets weirder and weirder. Just sort of passing things around. Can we pass anything else?
This little bottle is pretty fragile. I'd better keep it with me.
Sure.
I think I should just forget about this. Otherwise, Nina might reach in and get hurt by accident.
It's probably a good idea. Apparently the scalpel is something else though. You know. It's useful because... Oh, because of the mattress.
Take that, scourge of every health authority.
What does that give us? A piece of foam.
A bit out of my exclusive comfort mattress.
What the hell do we do with foam?
And I...
We can pass the foam back down. Sure. What's Max gonna do with it?
Small piece of foam rubber.
Can we use it to...
So now the last leg is off too. Don't you go walking away.
Apparently the scalpel is enough to get the leg off. Wasn't really expecting to go about it that way, but... I still don't quite know what to do with the leg.
A hollow chair leg. You can look right through it. You can, but it's not obligatory.
Okay, so we have a tube that things can pass through. Still doesn't quite ring a bell. I guess that gives us 2 items to give to Max, or not? Maybe so. So we can pass down the tube. I guess we can pass down everything. But these 2 seem to be important. I can basically pass anything except the rope and the bowl, pretty sure. Yeah, so now Max has a whole bunch of garbage.
Still appears to be a hollow chair leg made of plastic.
I have no idea what to do with that.
I'll take the back of the syringe off. The needle and its attachment should then be light enough for me to use it as a dart in my blowpipe.
You're kidding? I saw a lot of things coming. I didn't see blowgun coming.
An almost perfect South American blowpipe.
South American, made of good old, authentic Russian components.
If I touch this needle now, our little adventure will come to a pretty fast end.
I guess it becomes obvious what we need to do now.
The poisoned needle point awaits deployment.
Yeah, so, let's go mess with the guard, I suppose. You got one shot, one opportunity, so, you know.
If I attack the guard, he'll still be able to run from the room and raise an alarm. I shouldn't risk it.
But when I'm at the door... Oh, so maybe you were waiting until you had a syringe, so now we can close the door. That's my hope. We close the door now. Yeah. This is what we have to do. So we close the door. We run outside.
Crap. How did that happen?
The man's gotta get pissy.
That guy is making a hell of a noise. I'll have to get him to shut up very quickly.
Yeah, so can
First of all, I should silence the guard.
Okay, so...
First of all, I should silence the guard.
Oh. I see.
The flap is probably for watching the patients from outside.
My dude.
That guy will notice me as soon as I open the flap. And if I don't eliminate him within a second, things here might get a little uncomfortable.
Sure. So can we just sort of John Wick him through the flap?
I think that with such a hectic job, a little bit of peace won't hurt the guard.
Goddamn.
Ouch!
What was that?
Good
So,
man.
I'm rid of him for now.
Right, can we open that
The guard
again?
is in there, and that is the way it should stay.
I see.
A heavy safety door. It only seems to open from one side.
So, I guess we don't have to worry about the guy anymore. I guess we're gonna go explore.
Cheese soup. Theoretically
Cheese
very
soup.
delicious, but theory and practical life are very often rather far apart.
Excuse me, what? Can we just take it anyway?
The soup is so watery that I'll lose most of it moving around, and then I'll stink of cheese for the rest of my life.
Oh, come on, there's nothing wrong with a bit of cheese, buddy. Can we put it in the foam?
The sponge sucks itself full of soup.
We now have a sponge full of cheese. Oh, I see why. I understand now.
The foam rubber soaked the cheese soup up and strongly smells like it.
I see where this is going. I'm not too sure why we have to attract a rat, but I guess it's gotta happen.
A pin board with thousands of small notices, some instructions, naked women, telephone numbers. But nothing that brings me any further.
Can we mess it up?
I'll take the thumbtacks with me, but the bulletin board can stay where it is.
Thumbtacks?
An unbelievably unique, fantastic thumbtack.
That's something else. Can we look at the
Either a live
TV?
broadcast from the Antarctic, or the effects of adjusting the satellite dish.
Can we fix it again?
Locked.
Okay, so I'm too lazy to go all the way around, even though I probably should, because I'm gonna have to give the cheesy foam to Nina, presumably. However, first things first, can we sort of have a look upstairs?
So, this is where the second guard is sitting. I almost landed in his lap. One more step and he'll notice me. I've gotta think of something to distract him.
There's not that much to see here.
There's no way I'll get past him. I've gotta get rid of him somehow.
How do we get rid of the guy? I don't particularly have anything to sedate him with anymore. I still have the anesthetic, but if I still had the syringe, could just plug it in his arms, I suppose, but can we intimidate the man? Max doesn't really look like the intimidating type, to be fair. Can we give him some cheese? No.
Nina's cell must be behind this door.
So we're right beside Nina's cell. Okay, so I'm starting to think that perhaps we're gonna need Nina to distract the guards somehow. So let's just see what happens if we give her the cheese. Who the hell makes soup out of cheese? What universe? In what universe is that tasty?
Whatever it is in there, if it is attracted to the smell, it'll grab its prey and disappear. It doesn't make much sense, really, does it?
So, you want to grab it and keep it
Tying
as a
things
pet.
together seems to be becoming a new hobby of mine.
So now we have a tied up cheesy foam. Okay, does that help?
Whatever it is in there.
No, that still doesn't help. So we need more. We need something else. What do we do with the cheesy foam? Can we knock on the door? Annoy the guard.
Locked. I suppose that had to be expected, but it's still worth a try.
I feel like we might be missing something. Can we send up more garbage? I guess we can. What are we doing? Is this the way to deal with the guard, really? With a thumbtack? You're kidding me, right? Are we just gonna shove this in his arm? No, apparently that's not good enough.
Looks like it could work as a trap. Stress on the could.
Oh, we're making a facsimile box trap, really?
The animal that walks into this trap cannot be especially big, and not especially intelligent.
So maybe we use it on the guard outside. Haha.
If it is really true that mice and rats like cheese, then this aromatic piece of foam rubber must be the perfect bait.
Right, so I'm not too sure why we're hellbent on catching a rat, but here goes.
The big game hunt can begin.
Getting Vietnam flashbacks to RuneScape.
Then let's have a look and see what we've caught.
So, now we have a little furry friend. Beautiful.
I like rats almost as much as I like the dentist and leg amputations.
Oh, come on, he's just a little boy. He's a cute little boy. I'm not too sure what we do with it, but... Can we send him down the drain? We can. Fantastic. Here, have a rat. He's a little friend. He's gonna help us. Let's call him Mr. Nibbles. Or perhaps Dr. Nibbles, because he's in a hospital. Come on, Dr. Nibbles, we shall... scare the guard? Yes.
Run.
Work your magic.
Run as fast as you can and keep the guard busy for as long as you can. Good luck.
Just you wait, you little beast! I'll get you!
Dr. Nibbles, he's a good man.
A small, ugly green chair.
Beautiful, so that actually gives us access to the door.
Nina's cell must be behind this door.
Can we open it now? Is that gonna be enough?
The door is locked.
Ay, crap.
Max, quick, get me out of here.
How?
Hang on a moment. I've nearly done it.
Yeah, we're close, but no fucking cigar. How do we open this? I mean, there's nothing else on the screen, apparently, besides the chair.
Ugly green chair.
What do we do with the chair? Oh, can we put the thumbtack down?
I'll put this thumbtack under the cushion so that the guard doesn't get suspicious.
Yeah, because the man has the key, right? So we gotta sort of shove some anesthetic in his
That rat
ass.
just slipped away from me. But wait, I'll get you next time.
This makes a buttload of sense.
Spivak, you're a rat as well, but I'll get you too.
All is quiet. I hope the dose was strong enough.
I guess there's only one way to find out. Poor lads.
A bunch of keys.
A bunch of keys. It looks like one key, but sure.
The key that I found on the guard.
And thus, we saved the Nina. Da-da-da-da.
I'm really happy to see you.
We should probably get out of here
Thanks
first.
For...
My pleasure, noble princess. Come on now, we have to go.
Oh, don't we kind of have to find
I'll
Oleg?
just get my things together. Hopefully those guys haven't grabbed everything.
Wait, you have things?
Thanks, you two. I would hate to think what would have happened if you hadn't come along.
You don't have to, but we wouldn't let you rot anywhere in the sticks.
I knew that I could rely on you.
Anytime. If I had to, then I would even...
Could you postpone the niceties until later? We should get going. The people in the hospital are bound to notice your absence soon.
Yeah, I'm ready. Although,
What?
we must be really close to where my father used to set up camp on his earlier expeditions. Am I right?
Yes, that's true. But we really don't have any time for that. The hospital belongs to the Russian military, and when they sound the alarm, it will get extremely uncomfortable around here. We should first get out of here, and think about how we want to proceed along the way.
That's probably
But
No
a
buts.
sensible idea.
The risk of landing here in the first place was already big enough.
The man knows what he's
We're
talking
going.
about.
Max, I need your help to get the airplane ready for liftoff.
There's wolves as
Oleg
well.
is right. We've got to get away from here first, and then we'll see what happens. Go on, get your things out of the Jeep and come.
Alright, fantastic. Are we still cutscening? I guess we are. Not too sure where this is headed. I mean, she still needs to find her father, right? So...
Attention! Attention!
Let's fucking go.
Alarms are off in the neighboring military hospital. A female patient who is considered extremely dangerous has escaped. The military
Extremely
has been notified
dangerous?
several soldiers are on their way here.
She kind of is.
Until they arrive, no one is allowed to leave the airfield. Everyone is ordered to be on high alert. No one will be permitted to take off or land.
damn, they're looking for me already. What now? We'll meet here in a few hours.
Did that car just stop? Oh shit, we go to scary corporate bad again.
I hope you have good news.
Unfortunately, no. Kalenkov is still missing.
I'm waiting for the good news.
What a man.
Well, at least the others haven't found him yet either.
We are running out of time. The preparations for the project are almost finished, and everyone is waiting for you to finally find the missing piece of the puzzle.
Oh, the girl, right?
I'm doing my best. What should I do if...
Concentrate on his past. Someone has to know about Kalinkov's research, and if he can't tell us his secret himself, then others will just have to do it for him.
The man...
Hopefully Max and Oleg are all right. I suppose they weren't born yesterday. They'll get along with the soldiers somehow. And exactly how are we going to get away from here again, I don't yet know. We can brainstorm that later. In the meantime, I can try to find the camp from which my father started his expeditions. The thing is, where do I look? Apart from this tent, I have found no signs of human existence. Hopefully I can get some help here.
Right, so that was that. Apparently the old man was definitely up to something in his research, and hopefully we're gonna uncover some more answers soon enough, but that'll have to be for next time, because we have rescued the Nina, and I guess that's good enough for today. Cheers, lads.